My neighbors called me lazy for working from home until they found out who I actually work for. Must be nice to sit around in pajamas all day, Donna said loudly to her husband Roger as I collected my mail. She didn't even pretend to lower her voice. Some of us have real jobs. This had been going on for 8 months, ever since I'd moved into the townhouse complex. Every morning at 7 a.m., I'd watch through my office window as Donna, Roger, and the other neighbors rushed to their cars in their pressed suits and perfect hair. By 7:30, I'd be at my desk in sweats, coffee in hand, logging into my systems. Poor kid, I heard Roger tell another neighbor, Carl, during a weekend BBQ I wasn't invited to. Her son probably wonders why daddy doesn't work like normal parents. My 9-year-old Ethan was standing right there with me as we walked past. His face fell. The comments escalated over time. The HOA president, Nancy, started leaving passive-aggressive notes. Reminder, trash bins should be brought in by noon. Those of us with careers can't always manage this, but surely those home all day can handle it. The mailman mentioned the neighbors had been asking him what I did. They seem real curious about all your packages, he said, gesturing to the stack of equipment boxes. Told them it was none of my business. Even the other parents at Ethan's bus stop made comments. Threading work must be so relaxing, Donna would say. No deadlines, no pressure, no real responsibility. I'd smile and say nothing, opening my laptop at the dining table while Ethan did homework. He'd watch me toggle between classified databases, encrypted communications, and threat assessment protocols. Dad, why don't you tell them? He asked one evening. Tell them what? I replied, reviewing incident reports from 3 continents. That you stop bad things from happening. He was perceptive for 9, maybe too perceptive, but I promised myself I wouldn't use my position for petty neighborhood disputes. My work spoke for itself, even if they couldn't see it. Then the water main situation happened. Tuesday morning, 5 a.m., my secure phone rang. Not my regular phone, the other one. We have a situation, my director said. Critical infrastructure vulnerability identified. 3 major cities. We need you operational immediately. I was already pulling up the classified networks. I'm on it. For 72 straight hours, I coordinated with federal agencies, infrastructure teams, and international partners. The vulnerability was worse than initially assessed. Someone had found a way to potentially contaminate water supplies in major metropolitan areas. From my dining room table, I directed response teams, analyzed threat patterns, and helped prevent what could have been catastrophic. Ethan brought me sandwiches and water, understanding when I could only nod my thanks. The neighbors, meanwhile, were having a meltdown about low water pressure. I watched through my window as they gathered in the street, complaining loudly about the incompetent city response to their minor inconvenience. They had no idea that the controlled pressure reduction was preventing something far worse. Thursday afternoon, as I was finalizing protocols with Homeland Security, my doorbell rang. Through the security camera, I saw Donna, Roger, Nancy, and Carl standing there with a petition. I answered the door, phone still pressed to my ear. Yes, implement immediately, I said to the crisis team. I'll send confirmation through secure channels. I muted the call. Can I help you? Nancy thrust the paper at me. We're petitioning to change HOA rules about home-based businesses. This neighborhood has standards. We can't have people running random operations from their homes, bringing down property values. Behind them, I spotted 3 black SUVs pulling up to the curb. My detail. They'd been monitoring the situation and determined I needed temporary security given the active threat we just neutralized. Sir, Agent Harrison said, approaching with his team. Director wants confirmation you're secure. Also, the secretary sends his thanks for your work this week. The neighbors' faces shifted. Roger stepped back. Donna's petition hand wavered. I need to continue this call, I said to the agents. Set up in the garage. As I turned back inside, Harrison added, loud enough for everyone to hear, the president will be calling in 20 minutes for your assessment. Should we patch it through to your secure line? That works, I said, already heading back to my command center, also known as my dining room. The petition never got filed.